Good morning, everybody. Good morning. The abittofar.com podcast has officially started. Oh, yeah, let's get into it. All right. So it's been a long week, a great week. I ordered a new camera for the podcast, as well as a couple of projects we got going on. DC TV correspondence. I will be doing a Thursday show with them, Thursday night. And if we can get the cameras and the software and everything going together, it's going to be a great show. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun interacting with all of you and getting to say hi. And we've got Gabriel Wilk, aka Kimchi, with us. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Hello.
Oh, this motherfucker.
How are you, brother?
How are you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Oh, dude, so good to see you, man.
Oh, so good to see you.
By the way, I never got to personally thank you for calling me out on,
Did
metallic
you
dance challenge.
Actually, you was only one who.
And you know what?
Did that?
That's okay.
Just only two of us.
For right now, that's okay. You know what? I was gonna do the podcast whether somebody showed up or not, and you know what? You showed up, so welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, I saw it. You know, you're crushing it right now with the podcast and your comics and stuff.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How you manage your time, brother?
Dude.
Because as far as I remember, there's this light. As far as I remember, you've been working on two places or even three.
Yes, I did at one point have two jobs. I was working at my current job that I have, but I was also working as a caregiver, taking care of a client of mine that I had the wonderful pleasure of working with for a little over 3 years. And it was a very sad day when I told them that I had to go ahead and let the job go because I love them so very much. But yeah, it came down to doing two jobs, and traveling and everything like that was just becoming too much for me to be on the road. It wasn't safe. At one point, I had been working like 80 hours a week, you know, and I had tried to scale back from that. And then
I remember that. I remember.
I got sucked back into it. And so I had gone I had jumped up to working the two jobs, and the second job I'd be working like twice a week on Sundays and Wednesdays. So, you know, with me working grave, I'd get off at 8 a.m. and then drive, you know, after a 10-hour shift, drive about 45 minutes to my other job, work with them for anywhere from 4 to 5 hours, and then go home, catch just a couple hours of sleep, and then go back to my grave shift. And, you know, that was Sunday. And then Wednesday, you know, once again, I get off at 8 a.m. and, you know, just drive and work, you know, so I was literally on the road for like 2 hours, you know, because I'd have to drive to both jobs. And it was becoming a hazard. You know, I left behind my, the automatic. You know, I had a Chevy Cavalier that was an automatic, and I'd been driving.
Yeah, which keeps the speed on the.
Yeah. And so I went to a manual. That way, I'd have more interaction, changing and shifting gears, and using the clutch and whatnot to help keep me awake.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And it had gotten to the point where that wasn't helping anymore. So it was like, okay, you know what? I've got to let something go just for my health, you know, and just to stick around. Because when I was working at you know, for two companies, and I was working 80 hours a week, I was driving,
and having family, you know. Small kids. That's
it's more important that I'm actually here for my family long term than trying to make, you know, that grind as painful as possible for the money right now. You know, so I have decided to let the one job go, and the benefit is it affords me time to do overtime without travel, And so
That's good.
instead of getting paid, regular, like $15 an hour or whatever it is, which is like the minimum out here in California.
Right.
I would once my shift was over and I'd stay for overtime, it would be immediate, time and a half, so it was a better decision financially. It was a better decision, also physically, because I wasn't being as worn out. But
so how long you been operating only on having just one job, daily job?
Oh, I would say,
is it 2 months, something like that?
Yeah, something about 2 months. Yeah, 2 months now. I think late August or early September or something like that was when I finally was able to say goodbye to the caregiving job. But
that's good.
I still talk with them. We're still friends on Facebook. We send messages back and forth, and I even visit. Like I had gone to where they are because my client and I had talked. I made plans to go hunting with my son. It would be our first hunting trip. And he'd show us the best spots and everything like that. And so I ended up going down there to pick him up so we would go get our licenses. And so we're calling around to find, I think we called like a sporting goods store, say, hey, how do we get our licenses? Or like, oh, you got to take a 10-hour class. What do you mean? It's just like, it's not just, read this pamphlet, in 2 hours and, sign some paperwork, pay, and then, walk out with the license like, at Walmart.
What?
No, not anymore. You have to take a 10-hour class all in one day, and you have to make an appointment to do it. And the class is only held in for our location, like 55 miles away from here. It's like, Jesus Christ.
That was your boss, right?
No. 55 miles away from where he lived, which means, and we'd have to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we would have to leave at like 4 a.m., to get
That's a trip.
There. Yeah, 4 a.m. to leave my place, like 4:45 to leave his place after I picked him up to get there by 6 for a class that started at 7 and lasted until 5. And it's just like, what? Let's just go fishing. and so we went fishing.
That's great.
Me, my former client, and my dad. Both of them were Vietnam veterans, and they had.
And you too, as I remember.
I was not in Vietnam,
but like military.
Yes, we all three of us served, and that was one of the reasons why when I went into the caregiving field. The agency, I told them that I wanted to take care of the veterans. And so that's
awesome.
What I did. Every client I ever had was always a veteran or the spouse of a veteran. And so it was a great experience. I absolutely loved it. And, I was sad. It was very sad to say goodbye to that field because I really did enjoy it. And here we are now.
But sometimes you have to make difficult choices. It's it's
and
big.
So here we are now. With being a part of the crypto community and the BitcoinPub, and joining the Discord.
I see you all the time. On Discord, across all of our Discords now.
I try to be as active as I can during my days off. During the week when I'm actually at work, because of my schedule, I pretty much just try to stay diligent in, where, I am most necessary. Or I shouldn't say necessary. I volunteered to start doing the B90X postings every day.
And I saw.
I've been posting the
You're doing that like a third time, I think now.
Yeah, this is my third time going through the B90X course. So it's been a lot of fun. And this time around, last time that I was basically running the B90X program, posting on the Discords. I had neglected to post them in the BitcoinPub. So this time around, I'm now posting both in the Discord and the pub. And
it's really good because it's good reminder for everyone.
And I think the next plan is like next go round. When we do it again, I will be posting both in the Discord, the pub, and on Yen.
Oh, so come on, yeah.
It's like,
Oh, Peter will gonna like it.
oh, dude, man, you know,
Yeah, B90X is really something really unique. The first time when I went through, it was with Jimmy,
mhm.
Sean Ninja, and Dustin Matthews.
Yeah.
Also on our Discord chat, we had the separate one. Was Mike, Life Size Box, but he actually didn't participate really, just been around.
Mhm.
And yeah, we get through all of us, you know. But it was great. But actually, for me personally, it was like, you know, the um, the test of being uh, just I lost the word, persevering.
Yeah. Persevering, being diligent, being disciplined,
Yeah, because
doing that
it
daily,
was
you know.
absolutely, yeah. And then I started with you,
Mhm.
Crypto Dad. um
Mm.
but yeah, I just had another some stuff and just fell down.
Yeah.
But now I'm doing with Cryptomom, and I will gonna crush it. But now, if you're doing like the second time, or like, the perspective is different, you know. You're
It
just
is.
doing with different um, approach of your
Mhm.
mind. More and less me. I'm talking like you're going deep. Like we finished all TA right now. And
Yeah.
every single day I was on a trading view. Even if I didn't know exactly what I'm doing, I was trying, you know, just put some stuff together, and we will see, you know. But
Yeah.
tell me, what's your plans about this comics and podcast? I saw, you know, 1.5 hour, and that was like a few days ago. I back from work. I said, no way, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I just check some, you know, but no, I had to go through stream everything what Raven Sky. We going with drop shipping stuff,
Yeah.
and
I've
John posts something, you know, and everyone, like, it's
ev-
really hard. If you want to catch on every single cohort's video, it's really challenging.
oh God, I've already got this weekend's going to be very difficult for me because not only is there Thanksgiving, you know, but
Mm.
I have to catch up on Raven Sky's channel. Um,
Yeah.
I've been gone now for 2 weeks.
Oh
Okay.
my god, I can't believe. Oh
Because
my
it's
god.
okay, and the reason why is because, you know, I started doing the comics. You know,
Yeah,
I've been
you need to
doing the comics
prioritize. Yeah,
just
exactly.
for my own, the comics started as an accident. Okay, originally I was doing designs.
Accident, you have talent, man. I would never do something like that.
Well,
Accident, come on.
I was just making designs for my crypto apparel. You know, like you know how Armando, Raven,
Yeah,
Mikkel,
yeah.
you know, John Jaresh,
Mm-hmm.
like they're all doing Shopify, you know, crypto
Yeah.
apparel stores. Okay, so
Mm.
I've been making designs for mine as well. All right, now I was actually in the middle of making designs for it when I actually created a design. And I'm like, oh, that would be funny. So I did a little thing for the T-shirt, and then I was like, wait a minute, I could really actually, this could actually be a full video game, you know, this idea right here. So I literally created the skeletal blueprints for a video game. And that led me to more funny moments. And, you know, that's where you know, the comic came in. Um, and so I was like, you know what? Screw it. It afforded me a way to be creative as well as stay awake at work. Because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
when I am, I'll be honest, when I'm working Grave, if I'm floating or doing anything else like that, I'm walking about like 10 miles a day. All right. If the second half of my shift, I'm posted on like a desk position, then that affords me a little bit of time to work on the comics. But the reason I'm working on the comics when I'm at work.
That's great. You can do actually in on your work time.
Well, we're not allowed to use phones and whatnot, and we're also not allowed to freaking nod off and fall asleep. Okay.
Yeah,
so
sure.
the comics give me a way for my mind to focus, as well as be engaged and stay awake. Now, when I run out of ideas, that's when I get into trouble because then I'm just like, I don't nod off. What I do is, I could literally stand up, and just,
is it really time consuming for you?
What's that?
Is it really time consuming?
The comics?
Yeah. Because you're doing them like really on the daily basis, I saw.
Yes. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm able to do daily uploads, because in one 5-hour time span, if I'm on a roll, I could crank out like 3 designs,
Great.
and if I'm doing this like 4 nights a week, or 5 nights a week, or even here at the house when during my weekend, I'm working on comics. So like throughout the week, I'm trying to draw something, I'm trying to create something, I'm trying to do something that's funny. And what ends up happening is I'm creating like a giant backlog, but the backlog is starting to slowly get away from me. So I've had to post multiple comics a day on the blog. Like you saw abittofar.com has both the comic blog and then the podcast vlog. Okay. And so, and then I also recently started posting the comics on Instagram as well as on Twitter. And these are just my personal accounts. I still need to create Instagram for A Bit Too Far. But right now I'm just getting the hashtag and going on and whatnot. So eventually,
of course, because you already has built some, people, followers on your personal account, so you can just do that. It's awesome.
Yep. And so I need to create the comic account for Instagram. That way I can just start uploading directly there. And so eventually I'm going to be posting on both accounts. That way I'll have people at my personal account forwarded to the new account, and then I'll just post there exclusively on the comic account. And so it's been a real blast getting to see people's reaction.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Testing, 1 2 testing. Did I lose you? Plug your microphone back.
Yeah.
Plug your headphone back in. There we go.
Yeah, we're back.
All right. So anyway, what was I talking about?
About comics. Too far. You're posting them.
Well, let's just
and you
go
have
back to
a backlog also.
Yeah. So anyway, I've been uploading the comments. Oh, and the comics being uploaded to Instagram and using learning the different hashtags that I need to get the attention of people.
Try as much as it can be really. But if you put them like on the if you got an iPhone or something like in the note, you just put them once. Like Peter is doing with like everyone's doing, just once, as much as you can. Smart, catchy, and hashtags are real deal. Seriously, I did few Instagram accounts in the past, and each one of them hundreds of followers. Even still, right now, if I'm not acting, they just like dead projects right now. You know.
Well, what's been really rewarding to me was learning the by posting all these different hashtags and whatnot. Eventually, Instagram started recommending other users to me.
That's right. Yeah.
So what I did was I check out their accounts and click on like a relevant like cryptocurrency related
photo,
photo or something, and
comment
their hashtags, and it's like, oh, I didn't even think about this hashtag. So I just started jotting down notes. I just like a screenshot on my phone. Absolutely. And then I copied the hashtags to see if that would give me a better engagement than it did. And I've actually had a couple of my comics liked by some YouTube crypto channels that are pretty well known.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Come on, Chris. That's awesome.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
So it's been a total blast, seeing that, I am getting engagement. I am getting reaction. People are commenting and leaving, fire or heart or, it's been awesome. So this weekend, I really need to go ahead and make that professional account for a bit too far. That way I can just grow that channel instead of spamming my personal channel, because right now I got my username and my everything that nothing matches. So unless I can just totally re-edit my entire profile to make it work, what I need to do is just create a new account, and I think that
Chris,
will be easy.
Did you? So So have you thought about some, I don't know, like not only comics on your Instagram account, but
like the video
memes or
the memes and videos and stuff.
Yeah.
I've actually been dabbling in creating memes. Right now I use on my phone that I think it's called the meme generator. When we went to Atlanta, we were having fun with that. Yeah, it's meme generator.
That's Sandra. Sandra.
Yeah, I got the meme generator right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, sundrop.io, good investment.
Oh, come on. I heard that and I was laughing.
Well, what's funny, and here's the story,
but
is that
just knowing our community, it's obvious something like that will come up. Come on.
Well, what's crazy to me is that I wasn't expecting something that I had done or been a part of or basically been attributed to the cause of something.
And now you are
like
CEO.
That. I'm the CEO of sundrop.io, and it's like, dude, it's like, honestly, I just wanted to get some Sundrop, and we had a whole adventure out of it. And it was Corgi who had actually decided to start recording our adventure, and he had actually zoomed in on the box of Sundrop, and he's like, sundrop.io, so he created sundrop.io.
Something happening again.
Can you hear me?
I think it's me. Probably the connection is.
That's all right.
We're back now. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So anyway, he had come up with the saying sundrop.io in the video, while we were actually getting, I was actually purchasing the Sundrop at the store in Atlanta. And it was so funny that it caught on so quick that, another member in the pub, in the Discords, he bought sundrop.io. And
I felt like you was driving from store to store to buy Sundrop. Come on.
Well, we stopped at a gas station first. And I'm just thinking, hey, gas stations have drinks. Let me just check. It should be here, whatever. And they're like, no, we don't have Sundrop, but you can go across the street at the grocer and they should have it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's simple enough. So we go there, and the only thing they have is Diet Sundrop. And it's like, oh.
I have no idea what that is even. I don't know that.
It's a soda. Sundrop is a soda that looks a lot like if you put a glass of Sundrop next to a glass of mellow Mountain Dew, they look the
Right.
same. But
Okay.
Mellow Yellow tastes sweeter and fruitier, and Sundrop tastes more citrus.
Okay.
It's not as sweet, so it doesn't rot your teeth.
More healthy also.
I wouldn't say healthier, but it won't give you diabetes as quick as Mountain Dew will. But the caffeine, the reason that it's so big in my family is because out of all the sodas in the East Coast, we grew up in North Carolina. All the sodas didn't have
How you end up
caffeine.
in California then? It's so...
I joined the Navy.
Okay.
I joined the Navy, and they shipped me out to Camp Pendleton to be with the Marine Corps. So, there we go.
California is so expensive state. I've heard that.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous out here. It is ridiculous. But yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, Sundrop. So many ideas like. On digital out now. Jimmy expanding his channel and so much and growing so fast. Like yesterday when he was streaming, I saw like almost 500 subscribers. Yeah, almost 500. Can you believe that? And
very nice.
Almost each one, because he's streaming, or his friend. Those streams, they reach like 1.2 thousand views after 2 days.
Outstanding.
That's really something.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm so glad that the same, like, okay, remember, you challenged me to the Vitalik dance like the next day, Doge Lord was looking at everybody saying, looking at you, Sundrop, looking at you, Agent Skull. And it's like, did Doge Lord just call me out to join the DCTV team? So I was so nervous when I wrote him. I messaged him and I'm like, did you just call me out? He's like, do you want to do it? And I'm like, I can do Thursday. So here we are, and
it's still everything is still ahead of me, and I don't know if I will ever
dude.
be doing
Okay,
this. Possibly,
so since doing the pod, since starting the comics and deciding to record, like I was not planning on doing a podcast either. Okay, here's the truth of the matter. I created the Discord to have a group of friends from the pub who love crypto, who love who have a sense of humor. To help me come up with ideas.
That's so important.
And so I'm like, hey, let's do this. And so we did a video call, and I just recorded it. The first one was with me and Andrew, grilling with guns. And after doing that recording, it was like I could do this a lot, because by recording it, I actually have I don't have to cloud my desk with sticky notes of ideas. I could just watch the video again.
But have you felt, if I can just jump on a quick question, have you felt like some kind of pressure or any?
No, because this I had.
This is where I'm falling apart. I'm so stressful about people opinions. What the? Yeah, I am. I am.
Here's the clue. Here's the real tip when it comes to people's opinions. Just don't give a fuck, because the people that like you and are attracted to you will come to you because you're being who you are, not because you're trying to appeal to the masses. Like
that's so valuable, and I really appreciate that. But I'm just collecting all those good.
Well, let me tell you what John told me. Okay, watch Wednesday night's stream, a podcast. Okay, Wednesday night, part 1 and part 2. In part 2, John happened to jump into the stream, totally by surprise. Was not expecting him at all. Okay, and he gave me some of the best advice I ever got. And right now, instead of trying, because my original plan, I told them my original plan was to, go ahead and, do the early release, on Discord and then on Yen and then, because of private groups and all that stuff, and then, put out the finished product, the finished comic on the comic blog, and then have a link to the .io website where they could get like the shirt or the mug or something.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's like,
just, that's upsell.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing, what he said to me though was like phenomenal. He's like, right now you don't even know who your target market is. You don't even know who your audience is. Right now, instead of trying to create finished products, look at this comic here, look at that comic there. These two examples right here. I mean, the guy started out just drawing a comic on the back of a used business card, and he'd take a picture of it with his phone or with a camera or whatnot, and he'd upload it to the website. I'm like, I'm making little sketch pads at work over here, scrap pieces of paper, and I'm just drawing comics on them because they fit into my shirt pocket or my backpack.
And because it's your passion, you don't treat that as a work. You don't have to force yourself.
It's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's more fun. It's not something that it's not so much that it started because of a passion,
Yeah, you said before, by accident.
Yeah, it was completely by accident. I had absolutely zero plans in life to create a comic, to start a podcast. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur of some kind. I'd tried multiple times to build websites as an affiliate marketer and this, that, and the other. And, and here we are. And, instead of trying to sell somebody else's stuff, it's like, I got to create something of my own. I feel that also. The most successful create. I mean, look at what Doge Lord has been saying. Look at what Peter has been saying, though. This whole time in the bear market, build something. That way, when the bulls come back and the interest comes back and all this traffic starts coming in, you've prepared.
Already, because of the yen and everything what we will be able to build through that time. Yeah, we will be in good spot.
Don't try to dress everything up, or just put something out there. Just start building. Let people see the process. Let people see how you started. And then get better from there. And as your audience grows, they will support what you've been doing. And so that's right now I'm in data collection mode. I'm learning what's working on Instagram. I'm just putting out the sketches.
And we have so amazing people. That's
we have a really, really good community.
The best community I ever seen in my life. Really, I've seen many communities across all different communities and music, church, business groups, all kind of business groups. And everyone is thinking only about himself, and if it's that mentality is the problem, and
one of the really cool things about our community is, I was like, hey, I said, hey, I'm doing a podcast. I'm having a Zoom chat, come hang out. And our community, I haven't had a single video yet. I know it will happen because, people have lives. Okay. But I haven't had a single video yet where somebody from our community hasn't shown up. You showed up today. You showed up. And that only happens in a community that's as tight-knit as we are. Somebody always shows up. And you know what? I know it's going to happen eventually. There's going to be, a day where everybody's grinding, or I have a podcast that's just too late in the day. And then, you know what? That's fine. That's going to be perfectly fine. So, here we are. And for me personally, I think one of the only other communities that's ever been this tight-knit for me I mean, other than the church, because I've had like really good church experiences. But as far as tight community, people that
someone has. Hallelujah, praise the God.
The best community that I've ever been a part of was actually being like in the military. That brotherhood. We joke around all the time about sibling rivalry between the Army versus Navy versus Marines. It's like Army stands for ain't really a Marine yet, or ain't ready to be a Marine yet. Navy, never again volunteer yourself. And all these other different things that we joke back and forth, who's better, who's but get us together.
But this creates something,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so here we are outside of the military, the crypto community that we have been a part of, thanks to Peter and John and the pub. This has been the tightest knit community that I've been a part of, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. Everybody that we went through the alpha cohorts together, going through Peter's one-on-one coaching, it's been phenomenal. Hanging out with everybody, getting the community keys. Keys is the one that actually said, "Hey, let's all go to Atlanta." Peter didn't say, "Hey, I'm hosting an event." John didn't say, "Hey, I'm hosting an event." And Sue wasn't even a part of the community at that point. But even when she did join, and she was there in Atlanta, it's like everybody welcomed everybody with open arms. It was absolutely phenomenal. And we came up with that.
It really is.
Started talking tech, we talked blockchain, we talked strategies and investing, and why we do
Come on, it was like 60 people.
Yes.
Come on,
it was amazing. The community decided, let's do this, and we did it.
But the leadership is so important, Chris. It's Peter. Everything what Peter and John did.
I'm really loving the Wednesday morning streams that Peter does with John. Just having the two brothers right there for everybody to see, communicate back and forth. I mean, the level of transparency that we have and the level of community that we have hasn't been seen anywhere else ever.
Hands down.
Especially in this niche, in this industry, in the crypto community period. And it's just so awesome to be a part of that and to be able to make jokes about it.
Yeah,
to me,
I'm still
fun as hell.
forcing with myself because I'm raised up in different culture and stuff. But I see that with some special excitement, and I'm laughing also, but not participating yet.
Do you want to see something
that's really great? Like, come on.
Do you want to see something I haven't uploaded yet?
Yeah, go on.
I did this today. This is actually the first time I'd used a full sheet of paper. Like,
your last one is, sorry, we don't expect big God.
This is about the size of the average paper that I use. It's in my pocket nicely, right there, see? I used a full sheet of paper this time. I used a full sheet of paper. So I'll let you just zoom in so you can read that.
And this is an outrage. They are coming for our jobs. Why are you not fucking pissed? Okay.
Did you zoom out a little bit?
Skynet. Seriously, do you even watch the Terminator? Come on.
But look at Skynet. That is the actual logo for the Skynet in the blockchain, cryptocurrency community.
The new company which been launched recently. Yeah. Come on.
It's like I haven't uploaded that yet. You're the first one to see it.
Appreciate that.
It's been such a blast to make fun of everything.
And when we started, it was so amazing time, and I was still in Poland back then. I remember those days, like we just been posting our videos. When board Marines play wheelchair, Justin, what could really possibly go wrong? Yeah, come on.
You know,
hilarious.
I have so many different.
I'm still learning, I'm still learning those kind
my
of
question to you,
sense of humor, but it's great. You need to have like distance to yourself and to life, to everything. Yeah.
Now, my question to you is: did that appear backwards to you, or did it appear straightforward?
Can you reverse what you mean? The last one, yeah, with those.
When the words, were they going in the correct direction, or did you have to read it backwards? Like, did it look like it was in a mirror?
No, it was normal, yeah. Not like in Hebrew.
Okay, good.
I was learning Hebrew. That was.
Oh yeah. How many languages do you speak, Gabriel?
No, just two.
Just two?
Polish, which is my native, and English. I was learning in elementary school.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
that was elementary school. I was learning German, but I just, it was like almost,
in elementary
almost
school,
8 years, but I can't speak a word.
Hey, you know what? Don't feel bad. Like I said, like I was beginning to say, in elementary school, I was learning French. And then in middle school, I said, you know what? I'm done with French. I'm going to learn Spanish. And then from middle school to high school, I was learning Spanish. And I can't speak a lick of it now. You know, I can say like one or two phrases, and that's about it. It's like,
how is your family life? I don't have family, so I appreciate everyone. I remember you driving and recording videos with your kids.
Yes.
It was few of them.
I did do videos with my kids before I had a decent microphone. And even with a okay microphone,
and something
it wasn't
catch
good.
on your.
Well, I quickly learned that even with a microphone, the audio still sucks because the engine noise is just horrible. And I'm not trying to do like a car review channel or anything like that. And I was still learning on all the audio editing techniques.
That was our first. That was our first uploads. Come on. But then what is really valuable is something which you will find out many years from now. That will be valuable for your kids.
Well, one of the most valuable things that I've learned is just start. Stop overanalyzing it. Stop thinking about it. Stop trying to strategize on what you're going to do. Just start doing it. And that's why the blog exists. Because like I was saying, earlier, I was planning on waiting for like a finished product of a comic before I even did my first upload. And John was like, no, start now. Start now. I'm like, yes, sir. So
yeah,
immediately, I did exactly what he said. I started uploading to my blog, and I had told him like during the stream that I would upload onto Yen at a later date. And I'm like, you know what? No, he said start uploading now. I'm gonna freaking upload now. So I have been uploading a daily comic to Yen. And I still have yet to do my morning upload today, both to the website and to Yen. But I also started last night. I started a new thread on the BitcoinPub, and it is with a bit too far, being the daily dose of laughter.
Where is it?
What the one on the pub?
Yesterday. You're saying yesterday?
What are you looking at yesterday?
On the pub. What you just said.
Okay, let me. I'll find it and I'll send you the link in the chat, in the Zoom chat.
That will come up on a mobile. No worries. I will just.
You're on mobile.
Yeah, I'm.
You know what? What I'll do is I will send it to you in the pub, not in the Discord. Awesome. In the Discord. And okay. There you go. So copy that, and
we talk for almost 50 minutes.
50 or 15?
50.
Oh, really?
Yeah, can you believe that?
I think I started at 9:15? Yeah, 45 minutes almost. It's 10:02. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it has been because I started 2 minutes after. So, all right.
Where did you I can't see it.
Hold on. There you are. Kimchi. Starting conversation now. There's the link. All right.
Got it.
Ta-da! All right, brother. So that's going to be the posting area on the pub for my A Bit Too Far comic thread. So every day I'm going to upload one comic. That way people can get their daily dose. And so hopefully not only will I be uploading to Instagram, Twitter, Yen, and the pub, and Facebook.
And have you thought about doing stuff like Jimmy, Uncle, no, not Uncle, Robert, and Bit Native, like the conversation, which is so funny that it's just hilarious,
Which conversation?
You just laugh through whole thing.
Yeah. If it's those conversations where everybody's laughing the whole time, I have been so busy I have missed it. If you could actually send me a link, that'd be awesome. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I will do it. No worries.
Because laughter is not only the best medicine; it's also the best inspiration. Sometimes, just going through life. Like, I am uploading. I am uploading today a true story that happened at my work before I started working there. And
what was it?
It was a funny moment at the Lost and Found desk. So at the Lost and Found desk, people, people come up.
What do you mean?
Do you know what a Lost and Found desk is?
No.
Okay, so here in America,
I'm not familiar with those.
If somebody lost a piece of property, like let's say you and I went somewhere and I happened to leave my mug right here at Disneyland or Disney World or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh crap, I lost it. Well, somebody somewhere will take my mug and take it to a specific location. It's called Lost and Found, because I can go to this desk right here, this area, and say, hey,
okay, is it like
find
office?
My mug?
Like office?
Sometimes it's an office.
Yeah, when people collect. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a bin.
Mm-hmm. A bin. Okay.
A big, giant bin of lost shit. So anyway, at my work, we actually have to document and log everything in because we keep everything for 30 days. Okay. And if it's not claimed, it's donated, thrown away, or, sold.
Destroyed.
Yeah, basically. And so, Ninja
Grassmaster has
joined us. What's up, buddy?
Come on.
Greetings from the other side.
Oh man,
what's up?
Got a threefer going on here. We got a threefer.
What's happening?
Oh man, good to see you, big guy. We were just talking about Lost and Found desks, and I shared with Gabriel a couple comics earlier that I haven't uploaded yet, and I'm telling him about one that I haven't uploaded to. I haven't uploaded it to my blog or Yen yet.
Blog.
Okay.
Or pub.
Yeah, I haven't uploaded to the blog, the pub, or Yen. So, and the story goes, a gentleman had received at the Lost and Found desk a women's toy.
I know what kind of toy you mean.
Okay, there you go. Okay, now,
yeah,
not knowing how to, properly document this and not wanting to flat out say what it was, he decided to write down in the documentation for the logbook, a young lady's replacement for a meaningful relationship. Okay.
It's formal.
Come on.
It's formal.
Come on.
Come on, it's true.
Kind of.
It's true. So,
Mechanical idol.
a battery-operated boyfriend.
How are you, Ninja Grassmaster?
I'm okay, guys.
How have
Working
you?
on my damn rig.
Oh yeah, how's it coming? How's it coming?
Right now it turns on, but there is no mining going on right now.
Ooh.
Because I have to set up the operating system, and I'm waiting for further instructions.
Oh, all right. You got that one-on-one going on with Brian then, huh?
Brian and Mikkel.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically, one of those guys are in either time zone, and I'm available whenever they're available. Say, okay, I got this next question.
There you go. Dude,
Yeah,
like seriously, we have one hell of a team, one hell of a community, where, if you got a question, people will do one-on-one freaking help. They will like, hey, check out this, look at this site, go to this, video tutorial, or they'll talk you through it themselves. I mean, that's the kind of community we have, and I absolutely love it.
Yep.
This has been such a blessing, both, spiritually, emotionally, friggin', monetarily.
Guys, I have info for you.
What's up?
Sue just posted on the pub.
Yeah, she posted that the new
quartermasters who joined before October 1st.
Mm-hmm.
They
new
will
onboarding.
be uploading to Yen at Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Come on, new people.
Yeah. Emails to the invite code will go out Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Level up, people, level up.
Yes.
Yep.
So awesome. So you guys are both of you on there? I don't remember. I know I've followed everybody that I can. I'm trying to remember because I'm so busy with everything that I've got going on.
I got both of you guys.
Okay, so you are on there. So that means we're all on there. You said both of us. All right. So yeah, we're all on Yen. Yes.
Yeah, of course.
All right. I had a feeling, man. I just, for some reason, not sleeping yet. It's like 10 a.m. I still haven't slept yet. That's why I made myself an espresso.
I just turned the music up.
I know, right? Freaking music would be amazing right now. Which, by the way, I got something in the mail, guys.
Oh yeah.
Bring it.
You want to see what it was?
All right.
Right now. ProStream webcam.
Oh, the new one.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you will be trying the different angles and stuff, or just
no,
the old one?
I'm just going to use that one to basically replace the one that I'm currently using, which is the one that's actually in the desktop, in the laptop. Like the laptop's webcam is a piece of junk. I don't plan on using it ever again. So I'm going to connect this little bad boy, and I think I know what this is. Yeah, I got another box. I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
New setups.
It is. Oh, look at that little spermies.
A little higher.
It is my new tripod. So I got a nice little tripod going on in there. And I will. So today I get to connect these two and start playing around with it, and hopefully get some good things going. That way, not only will I be able to contribute to decentralized TV on a regular, but I will also be able to have some really cool shit happen on my own channel over here on this podcast.
How many subscribers you got?
On my channel? Dude, I think maybe 56. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. It's a nice.
Better than zero.
Are you telling me?
It's some nice humble beginnings.
I will just check you.
Yeah.
I got no subscribers. I don't even want any right now. I'm still crafting and working on my skills, man. This is where that iron sharpened iron shit comes.
Oh, Chris Anderson, a big advice for you. I just have a big head.
Oh, yeah?
Start.
Just
Hell
start.
yeah.
Just start. Yes.
Start.
And you know what? You know who told me that advice right there? Freaking John.
The CEO?
CEO of Yen.io said, "Stop overthinking it."
I read that somewhere.
Mm-hmm. It was on my Wednesday stream. Like, stop overthinking it. Stop trying to overanalyze it, and freaking, just build shit.
He's a really example of his word, just standing by. Come on, 10 years to gain 2,000 subscribers, and
dude is diligent.
Last year he was doing every single day.
I know.
He was posting a video to YouTube.
Yeah, that's some badass shit right there.
I mean, that's just freaking awesome. Oh, damn.
And anybody could have done that. You know what I'm saying? It's like anybody could have done that.
Yep. So.
And now the path has been laid out. Go get that money.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So right now, I'm.
How you guys feel on? Because for me, it's 1 hour. I need to go back to my things. And how you guys feeling about the time with crypto where we are right now?
Oh, dude, this is an amazing
time. Do you
time
pretend?
Right now.
Do you predict some winter coming, or just
dude? I hope winter continues.
Man, hallelujah! Yeah, man.
What'd you say about Ripple? What are we talking about, Ripple?
No,
Ripple.
I hope that will be like maybe 2 years. I have
so
Blockfolio. I have 2 Blockfolios.
Peter actually had a DCTV news bit where he was reading that experts were saying that there's going to be like an 18-month bear market. I'm like, freaking bring it. I love this.
Nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. But what we do know is Bitcoin is a beast, and it comes out when it wants. And if you're on that train, you will catch that ride.
Mm-hmm.
But the truth is, on the other hand, I feel sorry about people who went in really hard investing in really big bonds, and their portfolio is really on some big losses, and you can see that across the pub, people just sharing really how they feel, and it's okay. Strong hands. It's really.
You don't cry in public.
The weak hands will fall.
You know what I'm saying? If those guys that are crying in public, and they weren't meant to play, man. You learn hard. This is a hard game.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Crypto market, stock market, any kind of investment is going to have some emotionality to it. The best thing that you can do is learn how to control those emotions.
Hell yeah.
It was one of the reasons why I think B90X was just so phenomenal. Even
because it taught you the tools.
Well, not only did it teach you the tools on TA and whatnot, and
I know now
build your own blockchain design.
Come on.
But
now you know how to play, and now you wait for your hand, man. It's like waiting for a wave. You catch that wave, and right now it's like $4,000. And what Peter said a while back is Bitcoin is always fucking expensive. So man up and get on if you want in.
So here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look.
I agree with you.
It's happening. It's happening.
Oh, come on.
Dude, this is gonna be so epic. I just need to get everything all nice and pretty like.
Shit. So what, Kimchi, what side of the world are you at again?
I'm living in the UK right now.
UK. Hell yeah.
I was born in Poland.
But
right now I'm in UK, and I have some plans, of course, but we will see how it's gonna play out.
Some of them ICOs are gonna cash in if you got some.
And you, Tony?
Hell yeah! I'm one of those that probably kept on scaling in as it was going up. So. You learn after.
You know what?
Yeah. But taking shit off the table, you're always taking shit off the table. So is it that bad? Yeah. Not like some.
For me,
I am learning the hard way.
It's
But I do.
been interesting because, like Peter was saying, at the very beginning of Bite-Sized Bitcoin, he's like, buy now, buy at cost, hodl that shit.
Yeah.
So buy on the way up, buy on the way down, doesn't fucking matter. Buy it, buy it, buy it.
Whether it's $1, $20, $50, that shit adds up.
Mm-hmm. People were saying freaking Bitcoin was too expensive at $10. What the hell? Come on,
I know, right? That's where I'm like, okay, man. And I gotta, I have a high risk attitude, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
This is
when we started DCAing
dangerous.
into our different projects, like our different crypto DCAs, I had chosen Icon. Out of all the different ones, Icon was the one that I believed in the most, had the most use case, and I believed also had the highest returns, to DCA. And so, like,
Chris, you're talking in the past simple.
Say what?
Something change? You talking in past simple tense?
I'm talking in the past about when
Icon was.
No,
Do you
I
still
haven't
believe
lost.
in Icon?
Hells yeah, I still believe in Icon, dude. These prices right now. I started DCA when it was like $3.50. All right, now looking at it right now,
below 30.
29 cents on CoinPub.
Yeah, come on,
man.
It's
You don't get better than that,
dude.
Like, this is like Black Friday discounts. Oh my god, and oh god, honestly, I will be totally happy if it goes down to 10 cents or 5 cents. I don't care, because I know that when it comes to Icon, at least, what you got there? Oh, there you go.
That's classic.
$5.49. Yo, hells yeah.
That's fine.
See, here's the thing.
Come on.
Okay. Was it last night or the night before? I think it was last night. I don't know. Either way, I was in the trading channel on BitcoinPub on Discord, talking with New Era, Armando, and a couple other people, and we're like, dude, look at what is the TA telling you? It's like, for Icon, there's no bottom. I'm like, okay, that's cool. All right, does that mean that I can hopefully hold out for bottom. 10 cents or 5 cents? It's like, maybe, but bottom for Ethereum is at 120. Then 100, then 50, and if it keeps on going down, and Ethereum Classic ends up at like $10, like it could potentially. I'm like, $10. When was the last time Ethereum Classic was Ethereum was at $10? So I looked it up, dude. It was $10.
I don't remember those times.
It was $10 back in 2016. Can you imagine if everything went down to the 2016 prices?
What was all-time high of Ethereum? Like 1,500, something like that?
Bitcoin in 2016.
Almost 20.
What? No. I think it was like $400.
No, I thought the all-time high.
Oh, all-time high? I didn't look that up. I'm all about those all-time lows. That's like, it's like, dude, can I buy it cheaper? Can I buy it cheaper? Can I buy it cheaper? Because I absolutely love the bear market because it allows me to buy more. If my dollar goes farther, I can accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. I will accumulate on the way down and I will accumulate on the way up. I get paid this Friday. Dude, you know what I'm going to be doing, right?
Yeah, same with me. Yeah.
All right. It's going to be cheaper than I've ever bought it before. And I will get more of it than before. And when the bulls come back,
we're going.
Yep. Let's finish it. Going to the moon.
Yeah.
It's
brother,
amazing. I love it.
I was really enjoying that conversation with you. I really appreciate. I appreciate also that maybe in the middle I realized that recording in the corner because I would be scared, stressing out, and now I'm just feeling like I don't pay attention to it, and
that's the thing. It's like,
I was really enjoying that conversation. It's great. It's great to really.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's been a blast. It's been a blast.
I can't wait until make some bigger bones and fly into US and see all of you guys. It will be. I know from my perspective. I know how it's gonna be look like. I will be crying.
No shame in that. No shame in that. If you were there in Atlanta with this time, you would have seen a very emotional man.
To be honest,
a very emotional man get dust in his eyes.
Oh my gosh. I would never.
At least that's what he said.
I would never say Dustin would be crying or tears in his eyes.
Well, that was the joke, though. That was the joke.
Okay, okay.
We could totally hear the emotion in his voice. We could totally, he was, Peter, we love you. And you know what? You know that he means it when he comes back and says, he loves us. He loves the community. And like his ultimate form of expression of that love is when he says, fuck you.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome.
Like I literally got my first fuck you when he signed the book that I got from him. He's like, hey, Chris, enjoy the book. Fuck you. Or whatever. I got it in I got it over here on my desk over here.
I have never met people like you guys. Ever. Like,
aren't you glad you have, though?
Come on.
There you go.
Many times you saved my life. To that story, we will go someday. It's not over yet, still.
Well, one of the things that I still have this project. I haven't delivered on it yet, but I'm still working on creating the compilation video of all the different pictures and all the different videos from everybody at one time or another, making the story of our trip to Atlanta. And
oh yeah, I remember you mentioned about that.
So I'm that's still a work in progress. With this new grind, it's gonna be delayed a little bit. Hey, love.
Hi.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Go. Thank you.
Oh, come on, man.
That was my youngest. That was Carolyn. She is the one out of my three that always.
So you have three.
I have three. I have my 9-year-old, 10-year-old. 10-year-old's turning 11 this first week of December, basically. And my oldest is 15. She's turning 16 in March. I got to worry about her driving on the road now.
Come on. That's great.
But yeah, it's been amazing.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Chris? What value Peter and John building, and they did across just 1.5 years. Can you imagine where we're gonna be like in 2 years' time, in 3 years, 5 years' time?
Yeah.
Because many of us, which they are on Discord right now and from cohorts, most
I'm
of
getting
us
so
will
notifications on Discord right now. It's like blink, 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 blink. Like we are
like family.
Oh my gosh,
it really is. Like I can't imagine my life without you. To be honest with you, I have maybe a different perspective because I'm alone, but it's you are really the best thing happen.
And you know what, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here, Kimchi.
We got you fam. We got you fam. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so
I got
a question
back
for
to
you,
the grind.
I got a question for you. All right.
Yeah.
This is the A Bit Too Far podcast.
Right.
Right. There hasn't been a whole lot of humor going on, but there has been a whole lot of good discussions. So I got one question for you. Do you have any good jokes?
Oh my gosh. Bear with me a second. I will.
You've got a good one, don't you?
I will just. That was, ma'am. John posted like 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Some picture with just saying meme this.
Oh, meme this. Okay.
Meme this.
All right.
Sorry, my
all right.
pronunciation is shit.
It's okay.
2020. Where is it? Yeah, got it. 16.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. So hold on. I will send you the picture too.
All right.
You know what I'm worried at, or the whole link. That will be the best option. The link.
Okay.
Done.
All right.
Check that out.
There
So
it
yeah,
is.
I will respond.
Okay.
That will be my joke. I'm not really good in jokes, especially in English, because I'm still learning the different sense of humor which I raised. So do you have that picture on your screen?
Yeah, but what I don't
Okay.
have is what I don't have. Oh wait. Let me do the Zoom real quick. Let me go to Zoom and screen share, and then we can then you can
I
tell the
will
joke.
read it.
Then you can tell the joke and
Yeah.
look at the picture. So give me a second.
Right. So
Hold on.
why you want me to watch this Korean dude for 90 days? I have better things to do. You gonna go through B90X, or the next 90 days you will be sleep on a couch.
I wish.
I don't know.
how to
Just
share
I back from work and.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. All right. There. All right. Share that. Okay, so here is
Okay.
the meme demanding a caption or two. Say it one more time, Kimchi.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I have to go back to this.
All right.
Hold on. Because I already closed it.
Because that is brilliant. That is brilliant. It took me a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Trying to learn how to freaking screen share. Watch now.
Yeah, I was
stuck.
when I post that. I was laughing. I was laughing also. Okay, so we going. Why you want me to watch this Korean dude for 90 days? I have a better things to do. You gonna go through B90X, or the next 90 days you will be sleeping on a couch.
Brilliant. Absolutely love it. That is too perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So that was it for the share.
Chris, it's almost 1.5 hours. Come on.
Dude, I know.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
All right.
But we need to repeat that.
What, the 1.5 hour podcast?
No, maybe not that long. Maybe
Dude,
not that long.
honestly, usually because I have not paid for premium. I've not paid for the
Now I know.
I have the 40 minutes. Zoom lets you do a stream for 40 minutes, okay, without the membership. Now, if you just keep on doing it, they will entice you with a longer stream every once in a while in order to get you to have to pony up the $20 or however much it is a month to have, infinite length of time. So honestly, I was only expecting like a 30-minute podcast today, but our conversation kept on going. The recording didn't stop. Here we are.
Yeah,
so
that's a bonus.
So it's
Chris, it's been a really pleasure.
It's been great having you on here, Gabriel. I do want to say thank you so much for coming on, and I do want to ask you, before we go, what projects are you working on right now?
So I am working on the most of the day, which been posting on Peter's Bite-Sized Bitcoin channel. Where today is the good one. I can't wait when Peter will upload that. Because today I mix something with Krypton.
Oh, outstanding. Now this is something that you
it will be fun.
are actually
it will be
putting.
fun.
This is actually something that you guys put on Bite-Sized Bitcoin, not on Decentralized TV.
So it come up actually. It come up really similar with your comics. Because I remember I was in Poland on holiday like that 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I just posted something on a Discord, like something fun. And Peter just upload that on the centralized TV. And I was like, I saw it like, what's going on? Why? And then I realized he liked it, and I saw positive comments. People like it, great. So I sent him better version. He posted on the Bite-Sized Bitcoin, and I just start doing them.
So that's
so I just pick something which happened funny or something in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Try to mix it. That's how we got the most of the day. That's the one thing. And another thing is my cellar door project, which going kind of not how I predicted it will be going. But that's all right. I just have a lesson to adapt into a situation where I am. So I was thinking about creating some websites, some kind of content for Crypto Nation, for people. I have some idea on the back of my mind where I want to go with this and what I want to achieve. Some big project. So I thought to come up with some people together, and we can just doing together, right? Like donate to the pub, to the community. But actually, no one show up.
What?
So when you will go through the cellar door thread on the pub, I made also some mistakes with explaining this project because of my English is not my first language, so I'm still learning and really struggling with grammar, which is fun for you guys, which is okay with me.
Yeah.
You can you laugh, and that's great. I'm all about it. And also learning to create some kind of distance to my person.
Well,
so back to the cellar door.
Okay. Let's finish up there.
Yeah. So right now, I was testing a few platforms where will be the best option to redesign Crypto Mom website for her blueberry farm.
Okay.
I was trying to hook up Zoom and Discord at the same time.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Well,
you guys are live. You
came back.
Yeah,
in
you just disappeared.
Just towards the end. We got like 9 minutes left before the recording forces us to shut down. So right now, anyway, Gabriel, I would love for you to come back on the show, just to keep us updated, on what's been going on, what you're learning and what you're building, and
No, but I can bring you closer.
real quick before we go, because we have been on this podcast for over an hour, which was not expected.
Absolutely
Tony,
not.
Real quick, Tony.
I thought like jump into 5 minutes, something like that. Chris Anderson. Now I know how those stream was like 1.5 hour long. Now
yes.
I know what's behind.
You know why? You know why? It's because Zoom is trying to entice me to purchase their product. It's like, no, not yet.
That's what behind. Absolutely.
Omen.
Oh, you got somebody on there, Tony?
Yeah, I got Crypto Miguel. Miguel, he's live. Can you hear him? Can you say something, Miguel?
Miguel, what are you doing? You need to jump in the stream. We got like 7 minutes left.
I'm in.
All right, I got you. So you're going.
Next time.
We have Zoom chat and Discord chat.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
I'll hop in real fast with 7 minutes left.
Okay,
all right. Yeah, you only got 7 minutes left, buddy. So we're almost done. We've been filming for just over an hour.
Yeah, I'm shooting out, guys.
Hi, sweetheart.
Bye. Take care.
All right. Gabriel.
Bam, bam.
Dang, there he is. Look at that handsome fella.
This is tech support coming at you live from Oklahoma City.
Yeah, just leave it. Just leave it.
Oh, all three of us have kids just jumping into the freaking podcast, don't we?
Where'd Kimchi go?
Stars.
Oh,
he leave?
Yeah, he had to go. I was actually in the middle of having him share what he was doing, where people could find him, and what he's building before he took off. When Tony jumped in, you were on the call with Tony. I'm like, well, get in here. You got like 7 minutes left. But yeah,
trying to get
it was so awesome having Gabriel here. And you guys are here too. So we did have one joke. Thanks to a meme that John posted on Yen. Either one of you have a joke for us today? No.
Miguel's got it.
Oh, Miguel's got it. Way to drop that dime. Way to throw him under the bus.
No, it's over the fence.
Just shove him off the boat. Sink or swim time. No, it's okay. It's all right. Anyway,
I don't know, man.
I did want to find out how you guys have been doing. I did want to find out how you guys have been doing since last week, because Friday night was the last time I was able to stream, and here we are Wednesday morning. So
I wasn't on Friday night stream, so
well, I was. That's fine. You hear almost every daggum day anyway.
That's true.
Every time I have a podcast, somebody jumps in, and if it's not Tony or Crypto Mikkel, it's Brian, and you know what? It's been a blast having you guys here. It really has. Mm-hmm. But I do want to know, in the last 5 minutes that we got, what have you been doing? How have things, progressed for you guys? What are you guys building? I know Crypto Mikkel, your Shopify store, did it go live? Tell the audience.
It's not live yet. It will be live.
What? After all the talk that John gave us on Wednesday, you still haven't gone live?
I know.
Dude.
I started adding more products.
You need
I had artwork. That was my biggest holdup. It will be posted tomorrow. It has to be, because I'm like 1 day left on my free trial, so it has to be posted tomorrow, or I lose a lot of the work that I've done. So
no, you should not.
Regardless, it will be like, well, yeah.
You got to pay for it.
Yeah. So
you should make it go live now. That way, somebody will purchase one of your products. That way you can pay for it tomorrow.
I pay for
Senga Kaseyo.
That's pretty good. You got it. Senga Kaseyo. I have to put that one in my pocket.
Man, Netflix has been my best friend when it comes to the Korean language.
Yes. Mine too.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I know, but it will be live. Either tonight when I get home from work, or tomorrow morning,
Just
first thing in the morning.
Right now. Click the button now.
Right now.
Click the button now.
I was like right in the middle of doing stuff.
Pressure.
It's okay. I won't click the button because I'm in the middle of doing stuff on it. I gotta finish that.
It's all good.
I've been adding artwork. That was been my biggest.
I've been watching you posting all that stuff and whatnot. I was like, oh snap!
Yeah, there's another
I still
artwork
got the link.
now.
I don't think
You still
I
the
closed the
password?
link.
Okay, you should be able to get it now.
I don't.
There's new stuff on there.
I think I still
the
have
hats. The hats on there now, like officially on the site.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I don't think I closed it down. Did I close it down?
But my biggest holdup on making live was when I purchased my domain from GoDaddy.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to it, and I got like the code for like 99-cent domain, so I paid 99 cents to get my domain like
and it came
today.
with a hitch.
It came with a no security hitch.
Ooh.
So like when I got it, you could see everything. You could see like where I lived, my name, my phone number. Like it had all my personal information out there, and I was like, no. So, yesterday I spent the day getting that taken care of. Yeah. And that was my biggest holdup. I wasn't going to dare go live without some kind of privacy protection.
In that case,
it's okay.
I totally understand. All right, we got less than a minute. We got less than 2 minutes left. Tony, what have you been up to? What's been progressing? How has your builds been going?
The rig, thanks to Mikhail's help, it's coming along. A lot of fucking lessons learned here when you don't read anything and you just look at somebody and says, "Please tell me what the fuck to do."
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm a hands-on learner. This reading shit makes me sleep. Fire. But, it's holiday season. There must be fire outside.
Yeah.
Level up. Thanks, guys, for your help.
You're welcome.
Anyways, one of these days it's going to be my turn to ask, Crypto Mikkel and Brian how to, hook up these mining rigs. But
God damn, it's so fucking.
I know, it's looking awesome, buddy. Look at that. Oh man, it's exciting. Anyways, real quick, I wanted to update Crypto Mikkel. Check it out. Got the new webcam and tripod. So I'm gonna try working on getting going for this Thursday night. Yes, Thanksgiving.
Good luck.
I know, right? Anyway, it's been great having you guys on. It's been great having you guys on. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And for everybody else that's watching, peace out.
Later.